Hey, what is going on, Kryoz here. So today I am going to be doing the answers to the question you all left me, and I just want to thank you guys for an amazing 2013. This year I want to push it really hard. I want to go for 50 to 100k. I know that's like a really big difference, but if I can get 50k, that'd be sick. I think that's like my main goal, but if I somehow manage to get 50k like halfway through the year, some crazy something like that, then I'll definitely shoot for 100k at the end of the year. But I got to collab with a lot of bigger people and just collab more in general for hopefully more entertaining videos and not as many solo videos. But let's start off this Q&A. And as for the background footage, just a video that I uploaded yesterday just without the cam or commentary or anything like that, and a video I didn't plan on using, so don't really worry about, like, you know, the background. It's just nothing really. So yeah, anyways, now the Q&A. Alright, so the first question comes from Boy, I don't know how to say your name, man, I'm sorry. But he says, when you fix your network. What I'm assuming you mean by that is, when are you going to fix your internet? And I have no idea. Probably when Google Fiber comes, which I believe is sometime either this month or next month, or eventually, hopefully. But Comcast has just been slacking quite a bit recently, and I've just been getting like these random lag spikes. Guys might see it in some of my videos, I'm not really too sure. But it's really annoying. But hopefully I can get it fixed soon. Next question comes from Michael. He says, what are you planning to do next year with your YouTube channel? Well, I kind of just went over that. I want to do a lot more collabs. I want to expand the games I play. I don't want WoW to be my main game. I just want it to be a game I play. You know, I want to post WoW, Gmod, Minecraft, you know, maybe just some random games here and there. I want to post a lot of games. Those are obviously my three main ones, but I want this to be a gaming channel and not a WoW channel, you know, because right now it's like a WoW channel and sometimes I post some other stuff. I want it to be a gaming channel that I also post WoW on. I know, like, I started this channel on WoW, and that's amazing. Thank you all for coming to support me. But now if I can do the transition from a WoW channel to just a gaming channel in general, it'll be amazing. Hopefully I've been entertaining enough where you guys actually enjoy my personality and not the actual WoW videos themselves. That's really my main goal right now, is to get people that enjoy me, my personality, and like me entertaining, instead of just a WoW video. Just like, oh, this is a WoW video, I'll check it out. It's kind of my goal for this year for my YouTube. And another one from Michael. He says, why did you start playing WoW? I started playing WoW just because my friend, one of my friends that still plays, not as much, he talked me into it. I used to play on a private server. I don't even know how I got on that private server, why it happened. I think I was over at my friend's once, and his cousin played WoW, and I started leveling a hunter orc, and I still remember it pretty fondly. I remember killing boars, having no idea what to do. I only got to like level 5 by like the end of the night when I got off. I was a pretty big noob. I had no idea what I was doing, but it was fun for some reason. I don't know why it was fun, but like a year later or something, I looked back into it, and I got into a private server called WoWscape, which is now shut down because of a big lawsuit against Blizzard. They lost, obviously. And once that went down, people kept on trying to revive it, but it was shit. And I actually went to retail like during the fall of that. Not like actual fall, but like the decline of WoWscape, and I started leveling a mage. The same mage you guys actually see in my videos today has been the mage I have had since I started playing World of Warcraft. So, why did I start playing WoW? I guess because my friend kind of got me hooked on it. BSG Entertainment, 2 questions. Where do you see your channel this time next year? Subs, views, types of videos, etc. So I'll go ahead and answer that one. Subs, I really want to see, and when he says this time next year, even though, you know, like I'm answering this on the 2nd, I know he meant at the end of this year. But what I really want to see sub-wise is 50 to 100k. I think between that would be absolutely astonishing. That'd be amazing. Views, I'd have to say probably around 3 million, because I'm almost at 1 million now. And if I somehow get up to 100,000 or 50,000, I definitely think my views would shoot up a ton, possibly double or triple, but maybe even more views than that. I'm really not too sure. And types of videos, I kind of just went over that. You know, pretty much all types of games, MMOs, FPSs, probably not too many MOBAs, maybe some strategy games like Hearthstone or other stuff like that. It just Gary's any game that I play now or will play, I want to be able to post on this channel and get pretty good views on it. And Happy New Year's to you too, man. And thank you for the support. I know you've been around a while, so thank you so much for the support, and everybody as well. But let's go ahead and go to the next question. Next question comes from Justin Ware. He says, I see you on Twitch chats all the time, but I was wondering, do you stream much? No, my internet has been pretty poopy recently, and I get these lag spikes. So if I stream, well, it'll be just like these random bits where my stream either will cut out completely or I just drop a ton of frames, and I don't think that'll be the most entertaining thing to watch. But once it gets fixed, probably once I get Google Fibers, I'm assuming when it's going to get fixed since Comcast hasn't gotten their shit together yet. Let's not get mad here. But hopefully when that happens, I will stream more. That's also something I really want to do more this year, is stream at least 3 times a week. That's going to be hard to do, I think, just because, you know, I'm not the only person on this line of internet. But I will try my best to stream more once my internet gets more stable and fixed. This next one comes from Connor. He says, what excites or intrigues you the most about the next X-Pack Warlords of Draenor? I really like the number crunch, and I like the fact that there's going to be no fly mounts for the first, or until the first major patch. I actually hope they keep fly mounts how they were a while ago, where you could only fly in like certain places. I really like that, but it ruined World PvP, fly mounts did, and I love World PvP. World PvP is one of my favorite things about this game. It's so much fun, and I'm really excited because I think if Warlords of Draenor is a lot like Wrath of the Lich King, I'm going to be really happy. Wrath of the Lich King was my favorite X-Pack for PvP by far. I loved it. It was the first season I started playing this on retail, and it was the best season I've had so far. I did play Burning Crusade on a private server, so it was a little bit different. PvP wasn't that much different, but PvE was quite a bit different. PvE, there was like no scripts or anything. So PvP was pretty much the same, and I loved WotOK. So if Warlords of Draenor is a lot like WotOK, I'm looking forward to it immensely. So the number crunch, you know, lower health, I'm getting tired of these huge ass numbers popping up on my screen. I'd much rather have like 2,000 and that be like kind of a big hit, instead of 2,000 be like, oh shit, I fucking tickled this guy. But pretty much that. Hopefully I answered your question. So this next question comes from XConV, who barely got this question 1 minute before I started recording this. Cut it close, but it still got it in. So he asked, Kryoz, what inspired you to keep making these videos? Also, how did you first get introduced to WoW? Did you expect to have this many subscribers? Lastly, if you didn't play WoW, where do you think you'd be right now? Alright, this is a good question, a 3-parter, so let's do it up. What inspired me to keep making these videos? I think the response I got. A lot of people seemed really happy when they saw my videos. I mean, in the early stages, you know, there wasn't that many people commenting, there wasn't that many people liking, but I slowly started growing. I slowly got more support. People started backing me up. People really liked my content I was putting out, and it made me really happy to see other people happy and other people enjoying themselves. The reason I post every day, and sometimes even multiple times a day, is because I feel like there might be that one person. I mean, there could be multiple people that they had a bad day. You know, they want to come home and they want to just watch YouTube videos, watch their favorite YouTube personalities, and make them happy. And this is I'm taking this from somebody that I look up to on YouTube, who's a really awesome guy, who goes by Sky Does Minecraft. And I post a video every day not to prevent my channel from dying. I post a video every day because somebody might need that video to make their day better. I think that's the best way I can put it. Also, how did you first get introduced to WoW, and did you expect to have this many subscribers? I answered that question a little bit ago, so I don't really want to go over all that again, but did I ever think I'd have this many subscribers? 7,000 is a big number. It's bigger than my school times like 3. So when you think about it like that, it's huge. But when you think about it in YouTube terms, it's actually a pretty small channel. There's a lot of channels way bigger than mine. But 7,000 is still an insane amount of numbers, and honestly, no. I don't think I ever really imagined having this much, but I've seen my channel growing. Like when I first started, I didn't think I'd have 7,000, but once I got 5,000 and I saw my channel growing constantly, I was like, okay, I can do this. I can keep growing my channel, and so far I have. It might not be the fastest growth, but it's growing slowly, and I'm sure, you know, one day maybe I'll just have a big break and I get, you know, 10,000 subs a day and I blow up from that. But that's a dream, really. That might not happen. It also might happen tomorrow. Who knows? But I didn't really expect to have this many subscribers. No. And the last question from XConV. If I didn't get if you didn't play WoW, where do you think you'd be right now? I definitely still be doing YouTube. I enjoy YouTube, but I'd probably just be posting a different game. What game I'd be posting, I have no idea. Probably Minecraft, or maybe doing some sort of FPS games or something like that. I used to really be into FPS games. I played Counter-Strike when I was 5, or not 5, sorry, 7. I think it was 1.5. So I've been into FPSs for a while. MMOs taking over my life a little bit. I'm slowly getting out of that and, playing other games. As you can see on my channel, I've been posting Minecraft and Gary's Mod. I kind of want to post TF2 just to see how it goes. I might give it a shot. Since I love TF2, I'd be pretty rusty at it. But if I didn't play WoW, I'd definitely still be on YouTube. But thank you for your questions, man. Much appreciated. And let's go ahead and go to the next guy. Next one is from Todd Q&A. Have you tried getting in contact with, let's say, Kobrek or Bajir, or maybe setting up some arenas, or just doing, I'm sure they post a video on their channel, and that means more views, hopefully. I am subbed to Bajir on Twitch. He said 2014 was the year of Kryoz. He said it himself. You can check it out. Go look at the VOD. It was a few days ago. It was actually a while ago. But he said it. I've never actually personally tried to contact him and asked him if he wanted to do collab or twos. He usually runs with healers, I think, in twos. But I might give it a shot one day. And Kobrek, no, I have not. I think he's I'm pretty sure he's EU. I don't know what his in-game tune is, and I have no freaking clue how to use the YouTube inbox anymore. It's like all through Google+, and it's confusing, but I might try and get in contact with Bajira and see if we can do something. It'd be really cool. Bajira's an awesome guy. Next question comes from Neek Set Official. He's asked, can you make a arcane PvP guide? I would love to, but I honestly don't think I'm good enough at the spec yet. But pretty much what seems like you want to do is just spam Spell Seal, Polymorph, and then maybe randomly go for a one-shot, since arcane damage is kind of ridiculous. Overkill says this, I'd also like to see some arcane arena action. I agree, but it's very hard to do arcane arena action because you just get sat on all day. So I'd probably have to run with a healer, sadly, and I don't like running with healers because the games last way too long. Alex Fowler asks, how do you always appear to be a different race? That is a download. It's not really a plugin, but it's called T-Morph. I don't know exactly where you can get it. I think if you Google it, it's like the first result, but you use it. You start up your game. It's for 64-bit clients only. Start that up. Type in, there's a whole list of the races you can be. You can type in random morph codes, and you become that in game. And whenever you log out and log back in, you become it again. People say you can't get banned, but most of the time you can only get banned if it affects how other people see you. So it's not really bannable. I've never gotten banned. I don't know anybody that's gotten banned for it. So I don't know. I guess use at your own risk. Next question comes from R2. Now you're going to attempt to say that last name. Sorry, I don't want to butcher it. Q&A. If mage doesn't count, what is your favorite class in WoW? Oh man, that's so hard to say because I only have like one other 90 I enjoy, and that's Enhancement Shaman. So I think just for the sake of lack of experience on anything else at level 98, I have to say Enhancement Shaman. I'm leveling a monk right now, and they seem pretty fun. I have played all the 90s on the PBE when 5.4 I think was first going to come out, and out of that I would actually have to say I think I'm just going to have to go with Enhancement Shaman. I enjoyed Enhancement Shamans. Their playstyle's pretty cool. You kind of just go offensive 24/7. And, your offense is your defense because that's how you heal. You hit shit a whole bunch and you get free heals. And I don't know, I like the playstyle of them, but this one I have to go with is Enhancement Shaman, or I guess just Shamans in general, but personally Enhancement Shaman out. Not a huge fan of Ellie. I'm just not a huge fan of healing in general. Unless they're healing me, that's good. But I don't like healing other people. I'm not trying to be selfish, but I just don't like healing classes. And he's also first. So the last question is from I'm Bad Karma. Oh, Shiny, stay away from you. Want to do random BGs with subs. I'm looking for a new amount of people to do BGs. I'm also in graphic designer. Interested. That's more of like a personal question for me. Anyways, want to do random BGs with subs. I do plan on it once I start streaming more. I definitely plan on doing BGs with people who are in the stream at that point in time. So I guess whenever I start streaming, be on the lookout for it. I'll probably post a video. Actually, I probably won't even post a video on my channel. I'll probably just post something on Facebook or Twitter. So be sure to follow me on those. They're down in the description below. I don't tweet a whole bunch, so I won't spam it or anything. I just kind of post whenever a new video's up or whatever's happening to me in WoW. Like if I'm in a 500 trillion queue for Darkspear or something like that. Be sure to follow me on that. But yeah, I do plan on doing random BGs with subs whenever I am able to stream. But I don't recommend Darkspear if you're gonna X for. I like a 1,200 person queue for 2 days in a row now. Not like the same queue, but yeah, I'm sure you understood what I meant. So that has been this Q&A for the New Year's. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a great New Year's. I mean, I guess there's still 364 more days, but I hope you had a good New Year's Day. Here's to 2014, the year of Kryoz. 100K subs by the end of it. 1 million if we're really good. 1 million would be fucking insane. Could you imagine starting the year at 7K and ending at 1 million? Holy shit, that would be crazy. But 50K is the minimum I want to go for. 100K is the max, I think, for this year. 100K is a huge number. I can't even fathom having that, but hopefully this year might be the year that I hit it. If not, hopefully next year, and if not, hopefully next year, and if not, hopefully next year. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, honestly, but I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for the support. Sorry that this video is like 500 hours long, but I wanted to answer your guys' question pretty thoroughly, and hopefully I did that. If you guys have any other questions, let me know down below, and I'll type back to you, and click, type back. I'll see you guys later, though. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for 7K, and thank you guys for watching. See you guys.